Aloha, y'all, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. Guys, we're on location down here today at Gibbs Gardens. We're gonna give you a cultivar breakdown of Iijima sunago. This is a dope Acer Palmatum, just starting to get into that fall color, one of my favorite fall color trees of them all.
As you see the specimen right here, it is beautiful. And you're starting to see a little bit of hints of the yellows and oranges that this thing is known for in the fall. To me, this is a classic Japanese maple. It's a selection from the 1800s that just rocks it out.
Yeah, this one is incredible. Typically around 10 to 12 foot, even in a 10-year span. So you can see it's a good grower. Tree with a little bit of age to it here already. This one in the fall typically starts out more yellow, but by the end of that can be some incredible shades of brick orange to bronze, some incredible shades of orange. Once you've seen this one in the fall, it tends to be a fan favorite. A lot of people will put this in their top 5 for fall color.
Now, one of the reasons I love Iijima sunago is even in the springtime, it's not your typical deep maroon Japanese maple. It gives you some red color out there, but it can give you some more of that orange red color to mauve red. And that just gives this sort of pastel kind of, but then still giving you some awesome colors in there. To me, this is a next level selection from the 1800s that needs to be used more frequently. And if you're thinking about a fall color planting Japanese maple, this is one that's dynamically different from those spring reds to then turning to those yellows to oranges in the fall.
Guys, they've got this one offset here in the gardens near a tree that's very similar to something like Emperor 1 and a Sangukaku. So you've got very dynamic color contrast here every single season, from the bold reds of the Emperor 1 to the greens of the Sangukaku. Right now that Sangukaku is more of a bright yellow, getting more cherry red on this. This is the perfect offset for that with all that orange and bronze going on in the fall. Really dynamic color. I like that this tree is also very vase shaped. You get a nice upright tree, but very multi-stemmed and wide spreading. It's very common with Iijima sunago. It tends to spread out, be about as wide as it is tall as they mature out, which makes a beautiful kind of cathedral here in the landscape. Really tends to be more of a focal point planting, especially when you hit that fall color. It's gonna give a real big emphasis in the garden.
Now the leaf on Iijima sunago is a little bit larger as well. So it's that Aminum style foliage that is much larger, almost like something of a Bloodgood or an Osakazuki. So it gives you a larger presence on the leaf itself, and it just makes a bolder statement the way it is. It has a very nice upright structure, as you can see, creating a vase shape overall. And with making a good medium-sized tree in the landscape, this is a tree that can be easily used in almost anyone's garden.
It's gonna contrast so well if you're a maple collector with anything else in your collection. I mean, a lot of us are already collectors. A lot of people start out with a red, and more dissectum styles. And this is gonna contrast that texture-wise, but also leaf shape-wise so much. I absolutely love the presence it makes. Check out Iijima sunago today. If you don't see it on MrMaple.com right now, you can always sign up to get notified when we have it back in stock. It's one we bring back quite frequently. We love some of those older things from Japan. I mean, like Tim was saying, this is an 1800s era plant, but it's still relevant today. I mean, when you see one of these in the landscape, you'll see why people request this one so frequently.
I mean, people think about loving classic cars like a 57 Corvette. Guys, this is an 1800s Japanese maple. It's something that's gonna make a bold statement in the landscape, and it's gonna really shine.
Guys, that's our cultivar highlight on Acer Palmatum Iijima sunago. Great classic plant. It's gonna put on over a foot of growth a year and look outstanding in your landscape. A lot of people really enjoy this one for that width that it puts on. That overall size is excellent. And a good bit of heat tolerance. They've got this one here in dappled shade, but I have found this one to be, on the upper echelon for heat tolerance in a lot of the high heat zones here in the South.
And this is a tree that sells out fairly quickly when we list it on MrMaple.com. So if it's currently sold out, you can sign up to be notified on MrMaple.com under Iijima sunago. Plug in your email address, click notify me, and then we'll email you when the tree becomes available again.
Special thanks to the folks here at Gibbs Gardens. Again, we're at Gibbs Gardens filming this on location. A little early for fall color on this one, but I'm seeing so many other beautiful trees. You'll have to watch our full walkthrough where we show you around some of the amazing fall colors on the grounds here at Gibbs Gardens. And grab you at Iijima sunago. We greatly appreciate you supporting us by shopping on MrMaple.com.
Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.